Hi, it's Jude here at Manston Golf Centre. Just a quick video about having your golf clubs fitted. I posted a recent video with one of my Monday minutes. Was the importance of having your golf clubs fitted for you. This isn't an expensive process, as sort of probably a misconception. If you get fitted golf clubs, they're hugely expensive. We don't charge for fitting. If you buy the golf clubs from us, there's no extra charge for fitting. It's a service we provide for free. All our prices that we have here at the centre are competitive prices. We aim to beat any price out there. So consider coming to us first, because you're going to get an excellent service. I've got years and years of experience. I love custom fitting. I'm also a club repair specialist. So I sort of know a lot about the golf shafts, and you might have seen from a couple of reviews that from people who've had fittings that they're very happy with the service they've got here at the centre, and they've really sort of walked away knowing that they've got a set of golf clubs that they know that they can play better golf with. Hasn't cost the earth. It's the same price as a set that you'd buy off the shelf. You know, and they know that they know the process. They've understood the process that we've done and why it's so important. And obviously during the fitting they see the benefits, because we've used the launch monitor and the ball data that we have here, and they see improvements in distances and direction. The quality of the strike improves. So yeah, so before I get into it, if you've got any questions, just sort of contact me at the centre. You can download the Manston Golf Centre app and contact me through there, or you can contact me here on Facebook. Just press the message button below. So that's a little bit about custom fitting. In the Monday Minute you saw I have my own golf clubs. I am short. I'm 5'7", so I'm probably shorter than most, or some. So I have my golf clubs a little bit shorter. My specification is half an inch shorter than standard and 2 degrees flat. Now I sometimes have sort of some of my golf clubs a little bit flatter, so my long irons are probably just a tiny bit flatter, because I don't want to hit the ball left with those. So I have them a little bit flatter so the toe might get in a little bit more interaction with the floor, and so I don't hit the ball left. I don't like hitting the ball left. That's just me, and that's the process you can find out during doing custom fit. So like I said, I'm 2 degrees flat. On some of my clubs I'm 3 degrees, but I am half an inch short on all of them. So what we do when you come to a fitting, we hit your golf club and we see how far the ball goes. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's not a test, we just see what you're doing with yours, and then we can analyse, you know, if you want a higher ball flight, lower ball flight, you want a little bit more distance, most people do. And there are certain shafts and golf club heads that we can fit on. All the fitting gear here, we've got the shafts and the heads come off in seconds, and we can change over shafts and heads instantly. So it's a great system that we've got here. So this is my golf club. They're steel shafts, believe it or not, they're just black. There's a stiff steel shaft. I have 3 degrees on some irons, but this is my 7 iron, so it's 2 degrees flatter, which means this toe has been bent down, this angle is bigger. Yeah, so what happens is, because I'm a little bit shorter, you can imagine if I'm shorter, the golf club's at more of an angle because my arms are closer to the floor. So if I had a standard head, you'd see, like I said, you know, if I get the Callaway in a minute, you'll see that the toe sticks off the floor, and we want to, when you hit the ball, have the golf club come down so it's neutral. Yeah, so the golf club doesn't twist. The length, if I can get the ball mark out in the middle, means it's the correct length. Yeah, you'll see in a minute when I get the Callaway, it's a little bit too long, and the toe mark of the ball comes a little bit more off the heel. Yeah. With the interaction on the floor, you can see I've got a centre strike here, which means that just proves that the golf club hasn't twisted. And you'll see from the video in here, from previously, you'll see that the ball's nice and high and flat and straight, and that's what I expect, because I know that these golf clubs are perfect for me. Yeah. And again, just going further into my previous video, I'm doing it a little bit longer because I've got longer to speak today, it doesn't have to be a minute. So this is the standard Callaway, yeah? So the standard length, standard line, yeah? So you can see that that heel mark is a little bit off, sorry, that ball mark is a little bit off the heel, yeah? If I got a pen, so now imagine, so if I draw a line in the middle of that ball mark. Okay, so you can see now there's a line there. Yeah. If I move that line, the middle is just half an inch away. Yeah. So you can imagine if that golf club was half an inch shorter that way, you can see then the ball will strike out in the middle, and that's why my golf clubs, the ball comes out in the middle, because it is half an inch shorter. So hopefully that makes sense with regards to trying to get the right length. We do a static measurement because it's not always correct, but I like doing the dynamic because once you've hit 3 or 4 balls and the strike mark's pretty centre, you know, we've got the right length. Yeah, we can get quite exact, so you know, if a ball was a little bit there, it'd be 1/4 of an inch shorter. Yeah. So this is the important bit for direction. Yeah. So we see there's a strike mark. Let me just put a line in the middle of it. So you can see there's a strike mark, and that red line's the middle of the biggest strike, yeah? Okay. The mark's a little bit on the back of the tape as well, so it doesn't mean I haven't really sort of had the angle of attack's not quite right on that one. I could have hit it a little bit better, but the length of the golf club didn't allow me to do that. But you can see it's a little bit out the hill, so what happens is the golf club, you know, as I set up to it, it would have been a little bit more like that. So you can imagine, remember I said about this angle? Had to be larger for me, and you can see it's smaller, so you can see the toes all the way off the floor. So when you come down and hit the ball, the heel digs in, closes the face, and that's why you saw the ball go left. I would have found this really difficult to hit this straight, because you have to hit a divot when you hit an iron shot, so that I can't sort of fight that, it has to go left. So you can see if I had a whole set of these, there's no way I'm going to get it around the golf course in a good score, because I'll have to aim 50 yards right every time to play that hook. Yeah, does that make sense? Okay, so hopefully you're getting a bit more of an idea of what we do during the custom fit process. So you can imagine I'm setting up to the ball. The toe doesn't have to be perfectly flat at address, I'll point out, because they have what we call a bow down effect. So during the golf swing, the golf club does bend down. It's only, you know, a degree or so, but so when we set up to the ball, we can have a little bit of a toe up, but we don't want it, you know, we don't want loads. Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, we want to have it a little bit more like that, which means as you hit it, it comes down with neutral interaction. So like I saw, or like you saw on the Mizuno, on my one, the slant and strike was there, yeah, and that means I hit a ball straight. Right, okay, so going on to my conversation, so these are the 2 golf clubs, so if I put them side by side, you can see there's about ½ an inch. This is mine, that's for Callaway, so you can see there's ½ an inch difference. You see it that way? Yeah, okay, so you can see Callaway, my one, yeah. Okay, and then I get this little device. So I'm just going to put this on the face, and hopefully you'll see what I'm talking about with regards to, you know, where the ball will go. So there we go, so this is a Callaway, so if I set up to it, so you can see it's too long, I've got to set up to it. I've got to stand quite tall, which isn't how I set up to the ball. So I'm here, it's not where I want to be, I need to be, this is my setup. Yeah, and you can see already the golf club's pointing left, the ball direction is going to go into the left. Yeah, it's not straight down the middle, which it needs to be there. Yeah, so I'm there, going to the left, and obviously when I hit it, the heel is going to hit and it will go even further left. You know, it's only a couple of degrees, and as you can see, it's going to go too far. Yeah, so hopefully that makes another good explanation to help you. When I set up to mine, I'm going to be nice and comfortable, and you'll see that ball, this ball, will aim straight down the middle of the fairway. So you can see that's my normal setup, and look where the ball's pointing, straight down the middle. Yeah? Okay? Hopefully all of that makes sense. Okay, so as I said, just a short video, just to see how all the golf clubs are gone. Right, so just a short video just to hopefully explain a little bit more about the custom fit, so it's not sort of an alien subject to you. And all you need to do, if you come along up, you'll see another picture in this video. I went through my whole bag, and you'll see I put strike tape on all the bottom, on all the sole of all the irons, and you'll see, but literally I just hit, I think it was 1 or 2 balls with each golf club, and you'll see the strike mark on every single golf club is at the middle. And that's because I've checked every single golf club, and they're all the right lie angle for me, and that's why I hit the ball really straight. And again, you'll see on previous videos my swing plane and path is pretty neutral, which is why you get a nice straight ball flight more often than not. There's a tiny bit of draw because I'm slightly underplaying. But the golf clubs are there helping me, so I'll check them all. So if you want to have your golf clubs checked, press the message button below, get in touch with me, we can book an appointment in and we can literally check your golf clubs. I'm going to do like a golf club MOT. So if you like the sound of that, you want to check your golf clubs out, you haven't been fitted, or you're not getting an accurate sort of dispersion of your ball flight, and you're not quite getting a centered hit, which means you're losing distance. If all that sounds familiar and you're a little bit inconsistent, press the message button below, get in touch, let's get your golf clubs checked. Let's make sure that you're not sort of making it hard for yourself. And like I said, it doesn't cost the earth. We don't charge extra for custom fit. Okay, so any questions, let me know. Feel free to comment in the box below, share it, like it. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks for watching.